Gold was once the king of wealth. Empires were built on it. Wars were fought over it. Dynasties rose and fell because of it. But today, something bigger is happening, something richer, something more powerful than gold has quietly taken over the world, and almost no one is paying attention. Rare earth elements. 17 elements so critical, so powerful, so essential to the future, that entire nations are now fighting, not with swords or bombs, but with supply chains, trade embargoes, and economic chokeholds. Today, on Wealth Laws from History and Legends, we travel from ancient alchemists to modern billionaires, from forgotten mines to high-tech laboratories, to reveal why rare earths, not gold, are the new wealth of the future, and why the next global superpowers will be the nations and individuals who control them. For thousands of years, gold defined power. But something changed the moment humanity built technology that gold could not power. Rare earths are the invisible backbone of the modern world. They power smartphones, electric vehicles, solar panels, jet engines, laser systems, MRI machines, satellites, billion-dollar military weapons. These elements like neodymium, dysprosium, terbium, lanthanum don't glitter. They don't shine. Most people can't pronounce them, but they are everywhere. And here's the wealth law. Real wealth is not in what's beautiful. It's in what's essential, and rare earths have become the most essential resources on Earth. Why rare earths, not gold, are the new wealth of the future, and why the next global superpowers will be the nations and individuals who control them. Most people think rare earths are a new discovery. That's false. These elements were known, but ignored. Why? Because they hid inside dirt that looked worthless. They were too stubborn, too complex, too blended with other minerals for ancient civilizations to extract. Gold was easy. Rare earths were impossible until the 20th century. When scientists discovered something shocking, a pinch of neodymium could produce magnetic power hundreds of times stronger than iron. And suddenly the world changed. Computers shrank, motors became lighter, weapons became deadlier, communication became global. Rare earths became the skeleton of civilization, quietly holding everything up. Today, over 90% of global rare earth processing is controlled by one nation, China. This is no accident. It's one of the greatest economic power plays since the creation of the Silk Road. China realized whoever controls rare earths controls technology, energy, defense, manufacturing, global wealth. This is not a trade story. This is a new kind of empire, a rare earth empire. And other nations, the US, Japan, South Korea, India, Europe, they are scrambling to catch up. Because losing access to rare earths means losing the future. This is the new oil, the new gold, the new power. If rare earths disappeared today, the world would collapse within 60 days. Electric vehicles, dead. Wind turbines, useless. Smartphones, gone. Supercomputers, offline. Medical scans, impossible. Military defense systems, blind. Rare earths aren't a luxury. They are the oxygen of the modern age. But here's the twist. They aren't actually rare. They're everywhere. In soil, sand, mountains, rivers. But extracting and refining them? That's the expensive, messy, dangerous part. And only a few nations mastered it. Behind every smartphone, behind every electric car, behind every satellite, there is a hidden cost. Rare earth mining can produce radioactive waste, toxic water, heavy metal contamination, ecological destruction, which leads us to another wealth law. Where there is wealth, there is always a shadow. Nations are fighting to dominate rare earths, while hiding the environmental sacrifice behind the scenes. Because whoever controls these elements controls the future of humanity. The next generation of global wealth will not come from gold mines. It will come from rare earth processing, advanced magnets, green energy systems, battery production, semiconductor materials, recycling of rare earth magnets, deep-sea extraction, asteroid mining. The trillionaires of the future will be the people who control rare earth supply chains. Just like oil built the Rockefellers, steel built Carnegie Railroads built, Vanderbilt Tech built Bezos, and Musk Rare Earths will build the next titans. You're living at the beginning of a new gold rush, the rare earth rush. The real question, how do you position yourself? The answer isn't buying physical minerals, it's understanding the system. Rare earth mining companies, magnet manufacturers, EV supply chain stocks, battery technology companies, semiconductor suppliers, recycling startups, countries rebuilding rare earth independence. The wealth law is simple. The future belongs to those who see invisible value before the world notices. Gold built the old empires. Rare earths will build the new ones. We stand at a turning point in history, between the resources that shape the past and the elements that will shape the future. This is more than economics. This is power. This is war. This is wealth. And those who understand it today will lead the world tomorrow. This is wealth laws from history and legends. And this is the future of wealth. If you love discovering the money secrets schools never teach, smash that subscribe button and join the tribe. Because every week we unlock a new wealth law that could change your financial future. Drop a comment below. Which ancient wealth law shocked you the most? Your answer might appear in the next episode.
Gold, salt, grain, power. For thousands of years, civilizations have lived, thrived, and collapsed, all because of wealth laws that most people today have never heard of. Forget modern MBAs. These ancient secrets built empires, fed armies, and determined who ruled and who starved. Today, we're uncovering the untold wealth laws of ancient civilizations and how you can apply them to your own life. In ancient Babylon, money wasn't just coins, it was survival. Hammurabi's code forced lenders to share risk. If crops failed, debts were reduced. The law wasn't mercy, it was genius. It kept farmers alive, trade alive, and wealth circulating. Today, banks don't share risk. You do. But imagine if modern credit cards worked like Babylonian fields. The lesson: true wealth is created when systems help people survive, not when they're crushed. Rome wasn't just about armies. It was about psychology. Emperors knew, control bread, control people. The bread and circuses policy kept masses fed and entertained while Rome grew rich. Wealth wasn't only in gold, it was in controlling food, labor, and attention. Sound familiar? Today's bread? Social media. Today's circus? Streaming platforms. The wealth law here: control what people consume daily, and you control their loyalty and their wallets. Long before Wall Street, China invented paper money. The Tang and Song dynasties realized carrying coins was slow, but carrying paper notes multiplied trade. But here's the secret: they also controlled printing. The government literally printed value. The wealth law: control the medium of exchange, and you control wealth creation itself. Today, central banks still live by this law. Cryptocurrency? It's just history repeating. Ancient Athens wasn't the richest by accident. Their real wealth law: control the seas. Silver mines funded their navy. The navy secured trade routes. Trade routes built empires. Wealth isn't just about possession, it's about protection. The lesson: defend your assets or you'll lose them to someone who does. In West Africa, kingdoms like Mali and Ghana sat on gold, yet they taxed salt. Why? Salt preserved food, kept armies alive, and controlled survival. Gold made kings rich. Salt made kings powerful. The lesson? Wealth is not what shines. It's what no one can live without. Today it's oil. Tomorrow may be data. Look past what glitters. Follow what sustains life. The Aztecs didn't just conquer. They collected tribute. Crops, gold, labor, all flowing into their capital. The wealth law leveraged networks and recurring flows, not just one-time wins. The modern version? Subscriptions. From Netflix to SaaS, the tribute system is alive and thriving. The empire that masters recurring wealth rules longest. From Babylon to Rome, China to Mali, the wealth laws are clear. Wealth is built not just on money, but on survival, control, protection, and recurring flows. Ancient civilizations knew what most MBAs don't. Wealth is not about chasing shiny things. It's about building systems no one can live without. Whether it's salt, paper, or data, the rules don't change. Only the players do. You've just uncovered wealth laws richer than any textbook. The question is, will you just watch them or will you apply them? Subscribe to Wealth Laws from History and Legends and discover the hidden money truths history tried to erase. Because the real wealth laws, they're not taught, they're uncovered.